Now that I feel better and getting over this little cold / allergies, let me get this out the way. Various Thoughts Volume 196. I never thought I would do another Various Thoughts video. If I'd done that, it would be the first time in a very, very, very long time. Now, in the world of sports, the Carolina Panthers traded away Christian McCaffrey to the San Francisco 49ers for 4 draft picks, 3 next year, 2023, and 2024. I think it was the 5th rounder, if I'm not mistaken. It was 11:24 p.m. Eastern Time Zone last night on SportsCenter with Scott Van Pelt. That's when I found out. My feeling of it is 80% to 20%. 80%, I felt fine. I mean, it's business. Carolina Panthers building for the future, Plus, I wouldn't be surprised if DJ Moore or Brian Burns or other players get traded to a decent team or not so decent of a team. You know what I mean? I'm just tired watching the Carolina Panthers just find ways to waste prime years of the players and get very little to nothing in return. That's what bothers me more than anything else. And I have a feeling they're going for the number 1 overall pick. Either they're going to go after CJ Stroud from the Ohio State Buckeyes quarterback or Bryce Young, the University of Alabama quarterback. For me personally, as a Carolina Panthers fan, I don't want neither of them because we know that quarterbacks from either of those schools just don't work out. Don't get me started with Ohio State. They're the worst of the two. Alabama, the last decent quarterback we've seen out of that school is Joe Namath, the dude that rocking the fur coat when he was with the New York Jets back in the late 1960s. That was their first and only championship or Super Bowl, whatever it was. Now, the 20%, the 10%, I would rather see Christian McCaffrey stay. And the other 10%, the San Francisco 49ers, really, Carolina Panthers, really? The same team that you got ran out of Bank of America Stadium, the same team that the opposing fans, the 49ers fans, mind you, made Bank of America Stadium their second home. Are you joking? You could have shipped Christian McCaffrey to any team. Well, okay, I'll take that back. Not the NFC South division. No, that would be even worse. But San Francisco 49ers, are you serious? Now, I understand that there was a little dynamic relationship between the McCaffreys and the Shanahans because they were neighbors at one point in time, long time ago. So they know each other. So that's all it is. And it's also about trying to win a Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. So now the NBA season kicked off a couple days ago. I only watched one NBA game. That was the New York Knicks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. They look good, but they got to put the foot on the opposing team's throat and play 0 games. I'm talking about not give away a 19-point lead and not expect bad things to happen. But, hey, they got the W in overtime, and that's all that counts. As for my San Antonio Spurs, they got stung badly at home. Their home opener to the Charlotte Hornets. Like I said, it's going to be one rough season for my hometown Spurs, and it's going to be ugly. Speaking of the Hornets, they look good. The question is, will they get to the playoffs with Steve Clifford as their head coach in the second time? So, as for the LA Lakers, I have no idea what they're doing. They just don't have shooters. You can play defense all day, every day, but if you don't have offense, let alone shooters, not only is it going to be hard to win basketball games, it's going to be extremely hard to win the NBA championship. And Russell Westbrook... 0 for 11. Oh, my God. Yo, Patrick Beverly, 1 for 7. Oh, my goodness. Nobody on that damn team can shoot. Nobody's going to accuse LeBron James being a shooter, okay? But come on. That is just garbage. I think the LA Lakers will find a way to get their things in order, but... they look like they're going to be playing for a play-in the way it's going. Now, before I get on out of here, it's 5 minutes and 20 seconds. G4TV. What do I have to say about y'all being shut down for good for the second time in 8 years? First is 2014. This past Sunday, October 16th, 2022. Oh, my goodness. Let me read y'all from the present. As you know, G4 was reintroduced last year to tap into the popularity of gaming. We invest to create the new G4 as an online and TV destination for fans to be entertained, to be inspired, and to connect with gaming content. Over the past several months, we worked hard to generate the that interest in G4, but the viewership is low. The network has not achieved sustainable financial results. This is certainly not what we have hoped for, and as a result, we have made a very difficult decision to discontinue G4's operations effective immediately. I know this is a disappointing news, and I'm disappointed too. I want to thank you and everyone at the G4 team for their hard work and the commitment to the network. Our human resources team is reaching out to you to provide you with support, discuss other opportunities that may be available, and answer any questions you may have. Thank you again, all of your hard work for G4. Sincerely, Dave Scott, chairman, president, CEO, Comcast president, whatever. It's on Kotaku website. You can read the rest of the articles. I'm not going to bore y'all to death. Look, I know it's going to be a little bit of a rant. It's going to be part 5. Let me get this out the way. Let me get to the whole, the TV destination for fans to be entertained, inspired, and to connect the gaming content. They got the online part right, but as far as the TV destination, that's a flat out lie because we didn't see it on TV on a Spectrum. Yeah, sure, on a Cox and Xfinity and other TVs. I think it was Pluto TV, but I didn't see it. And someone in the Mature Gamers Club gaming group told me where they didn't, it wasn't enough Ninja Warrior. I'm sitting there thinking, really? Because they didn't show Ninja Warrior at all. So what are they talking about? Plus, when you rely on X-Play in Attack of the Show, just like that 7-year misery with Neil Tiles from 2006 to 2013, you know that's going to be a problem. And I know people were making jokes and memes and making fun of G4. If they would have random shows, they would still be around. Well, that might be true. I do not want that to come back, but that's besides the point. Let me give you some reasons why. They didn't. Outside of those 2 shows I explained, there was nothing else. They tried to go with Arena, and it failed. I watched at least 5-10 minutes, and I was just done. I couldn't do it. They were so busy trying to be this esports, whatever they were going for. It just didn't work, and the viewership was low as dirt. That's how bad it was. And that particular person, which by the way got fired. You don't know who she is, Frosk. Yeah, that lady. Her and that Rant. Then she went on, even though it was a segment, video game grievances back early this past January. But she could have, like I said, she could have done that on her social media account, and it wouldn't be nearly as bad. It would not generate as much controversy as it did. So that's how I feel. Now, hopefully we don't see G4TV ever again. Oh, wait. Before I end the video, let me say this. Hey, G4TV, come here. I got to tell you something. The reason why y'all failed, Twitch and YouTube, they smacked the living crap out of y'all. Oh, wait, and Facebook gaming. Yeah, it's a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Those big 3 was putting out content like nobody's business. Shoot, Vin TV was around for an entire year. They put out more content, variety, than G4, than y'all did. And y'all weren't even around for an entire year when you got shut down for the 2nd time. I'm done. Get out of my face, G4. You're done. Check y'all later. I'll do a video of Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers on Sunday. Boy. Always and forever keep pounding, I guess.